Get on my elevator, baby, we're going up.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I filmed a tutorial on this look that I'm wearing right now. It was mainly using ColourPop products, but I just had a bit of a play around with the products today. This will be a series that I'll be doing where I just play around with random products and just make up a look as I go. And so today I used mainly ColourPop because I just created an online order, it just came in and I was excited to use the products. So I came up with this look in the end and I quite like it. So if you want to see how I got it, then just keep on watching. Okay, to start off, I'm going to prime my face. I'm using my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer in the Hydrating. I'm just going to put that all over my face. Next, I'm going to go in with foundation. I'm using my NARS Sheer Glow foundation in the shade Light 5. I'm just going to pump some onto the back of my hand. And I'm using a Morphe buffing brush for that. I'm just going to dip it in and start applying. Okay, so now I'm going to highlight. I'm using my NARS Creamy Concealer in the shade Light 2 Vanilla. I'm just going to put that under my eyes and any other high points of my face. So down the bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow, chin, forehead. And I'm just going to do a little bit along my jaw as well. I'll be using the setting brush from Real Techniques just to buff that in. Now I'm going to set my under eye concealer using my Fit Me powder from Maybelline in the colour 115. I'm going to use that same Real Techniques brush and I'm just going to set under the eyes. Okay, so I'm going to move on to the eyes and come back to my face later. Back to my NARS concealer. I'm just going to prime my eyes with that. I'm using a small buffing brush by Morphe just to blend that all into the eyelid. And I'm taking that all the way up to the brow bone. So I'm going to set my base that I've done on my eyes using my concealer. And I'm going to set that with the same powder I used for under my eyes. And I'm using a Sigma E60 brush. And I'm just going to pack that all over the brow bone and in my crease. So I ordered some ColourPop eyeshadows and liners the other day and they just came in and I'm really excited to use them. So I'm just going to have a bit of a play around with them today and kind of create a look from whatever I'm going off of. I'm going to use the first colour here in my transition. This is the shade Bill. I'm going to use my Sigma E40 blending brush and put that colour in the crease. So using my MAC 217 brush, I'm taking the colour Central Perk. I'm going to do the exact same thing, just a bit lower and deepen up that crease. Now I'm going to go back to my Sigma E40 brush and just blend that out again. I haven't picked up any more product. I just want to buff it all out. I'm taking my Sigma E55 brush and the colour Weenie, and I'm going to place that all over my lid. Now using a pencil brush, this is my Sigma E30 brush. I'm going to take these two colours, Bill and Central Perk, which we put in the crease. I'm going to mix those two together and just put it under that lower lash line. I'm grabbing Weenie again, using the same pencil brush. I'm just going to blend the inner part into the colours towards the end. Now to highlight my inner corner, I'm going to use another Colourpop shadow in the shade Liberty, which is this beautiful silver shade. And I'm just grabbing a small fluffy brush and dipping that in there. And just applying that to the inner corner. I'm just going to bring that onto the lid a little bit, just to blend it in. And now to brighten up my waterline on my lower lash line, I'm using the Colourpop Cream Gel Liner in the colour Exit. I'm just going to run that in my waterline. Now to line my top lash line, I'm using another Colourpop Cream Gel Liner in the colour Swerve. I'm just going to do a single band. For mascara, I'm using my L'Oreal False Lash Wing Mascara. I'm not going to be wearing any falsies today, so I'm just going to apply 2 coats of this and then we'll move on. Okay, so while I wait for that first coat of mascara to dry on my top lashes, I'm going to go with the Maybelline Great Lash Mascara on my lower lash line. And now for the brows, I'm just going to take a spoolie and brush them through. And I'm going to fill them in using a powder. I'm using my Naked 2 Basics palette. I'm just using a small angled brush to do that. This is the Sigma E65 brush. So I'm just going to start with drawing a line from the inner corner and blend that all the way down. So once I've drawn that first line, I'm going to take it all the way down the tail and to the end. And then I'm going to do my arch. So I start by drawing a line and then connecting them together. And then I just fill it in. Now with no product on my brush at all, I'm going back to the front of the brow and flicking that product up. To set my brows, I'm going to be using my Rimmel Brow This Way gel. And I'm just going to brush that through my eyebrows. Okay, so the eyes are done. I'm going to go into the rest of my face. And I'm going to contour first. I'm using my Kat Von D Shade and Light contouring palette. And I'm taking this shade right here. I'm just taking one of my Krylon brushes, dip that into the powder and tap off the excess. And I'm just going to contour my cheekbones. Now taking a bigger, fluffier brush, I'm going to bronze my face using my L'Oreal Glam Bronze in this shade 4, Universal Sun. So I'm just going to pick some up on my brush, then tap off the excess and just lightly put that on my cheeks and my temples. For blush, I'm using my Sleek blush. This is in the colour Pomegranate, which looks like this. It looks really, really pigmented, and it is. But when applied lightly, it looks really, really pretty. So I'm just going to use my Sigma Large Angle Contour Brush. This is the F40 brush. I'm going to dip that in, tap off the excess, and just pop that on the apples of my cheeks. Okay, now to highlight, I'm using this little pigment that I have. I have no idea where I got it from. It doesn't have a name on it. But it's a light, dusty pink colour with a bit of like silver reflex in it. So I'm just taking a fan brush and I'm just going to dip into the lid. And then I'm just going to put that on my cheekbones. Okay, so whatever's left over from my brush, I'm just gonna do my nose and my Cupid's bow. Look at that glow. Yes. Now onto the lips. I'm gonna go for more of a nude lip. So I'm gonna take my Makeup Store lip liner in Natural. I'm just gonna line my lips with this. Now for the lipstick, I'm going to be using my Colourpop Lippy Stick in the colour Choker, which is a cream finish, which looks like that. I think I want to make that a little bit more pink. So I'm going to put a gloss on top. The lip gloss that I'll be using today is by Maybelline. It's this one here. It's in the colour 90 Electric Shock. It's a very Barbie pink colour. I'm just going to put that all over my lips. That's it guys, this is the final look. I'm quite happy with how it turned out actually. If you want to see more of my stuff, go ahead to my channel. I'll have the link down below. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like and a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye. E55.
Mm.